Who doesn't feel you doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Spice Drive. That's the legendary man himself, Jiga Jay-Z Hover. And of course, today is on Wednesday. I'm with none other but my co-host, Solomon Koko Solo.
Yeah.
A few months ago, he used to drink and pretend to be debunch. But things change. Ladies and gentlemen, things change. Welcome to the show.
Asante sana. You know, with age,
yes,
a lot of things you have to drop them along the way.
Yeah.
These are not the days when we would do drink all night,
yes,
and extend to the next day for weeks and everything. So easy, you have to take a chill pill, squeeze yata zile saa zingine, whatever people are consuming out there.
Yes.
Sometimes not up to standard sana. So even your body, you feel them rejecting. So when you see someone who's already on 4th floor,
yes,
na anapiga hiyo, basi yako strong na sio watu wote.
Welcome to the show. It's on Wednesday Solo, and of course on the 1 and 2s is your super DJ Cham.
DJ Cham.
So today he's playing some of the biggest songs. He's played Jay-Z there, and you know, today being a Wednesday. And how many days to Christmas?
We have like 8 weeks, 8 days.
So put on your Christmas cape.
Oh, okay. Let me get my Christmas cape. I'm putting it next right now. So that we already feels like Christmas.
It's Christmas.
It's actually Christmas already. So so many people traveling. I had people, you know, yesterday we said wale waluya ambao wako Nairobi mpaka saa hizi
ni conmen.
Yeah. So a lot of people have told me sisi tunaenda Vihiga leo, and of course Luopin is taking place in Migori County, Pinluo. And so a lot of people are out of town. You can see even the congestion. I think you'll be giving our listeners the updates of the traffic updates just to see how it is. But then there has also been other travel measures that have been put in place because you know that Nakuru highway has become a killer road.
No, apart from that, it's like we call it the big wild migration.
Oh, big wild migration.
Yeah,
all people going down.
Yeah, it's a migration. So today, if you're migrating to Western Nyanza, please tell us where you're heading, where you're going to have your Christmas, because the migration is on.
Yes, it's on. And it causes a lot of traffic.
Yeah, the wild beast.
People watu wanakaa kwa barabara wanalala mpaka huko. Yeah.
Please do not carry things you will carry back. Carry only your clothes.
Minimum.
Usibebe mpaka sufuria na unarudi nayo.
Na TV kwa sababu ni digital. Na bado Nairobi umeacha bila. So wacha watu travel safe vizuri.
Yeah, so that's how it is. We wish you safe travels, safe journeys, masses, wherever you are. And also when you come back, we will always vibe with you, have a conversation with you. But Solo, you know, as people continue going to shags, the slay queens are going to shags.
Yes, they are.
Will they go for disco matanga?
Big trouble, first of all. They go for disco matanga. And then you have seen the way those memes are already out.
Yes.
People are already taking, and please, parents, be taking your kids to Ushago occasionally.
Yes.
Because now they are seeing goats and they are calling them wildebeest. They are seeing cows and they are calling them buffalo. Because what you're playing for them here is Nat Geo.
Yes.
For the slay queens, watakuwa huko ile mambo ya kupuliza moshi ndio waweze kupika huko nje.
There's no shisha.
Hakuna shisha.
There's no shisha is
sasa ni ile mkuni.
There's no shisha.
There's no shisha. The only shisha you'll find there ni hiyo ya kuakisha moto ya kuchemsha chakula kwa nyungu.
So that one.
Yeah.
And by the way, tell them that mboga ikatwi na mama mboga huko.
It is you.
You
know, unajikatia kila kitu and peeling potatoes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you know, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're going to shags, prepare, readjust.
Yes.
Na kuoga ni kwa mto kwa watu wengine.
Na maji ya karai.
Na maji ya karai.
We go back to our roots.
Yes.
But that is what cultural heritage means to us.
It's interesting, though. It's interesting. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. A show where we unpack for you very many good things, the good, the bad, the ugly. Of course, we'll touch matters politics, we'll touch matters social, and of course, being a festive season, it's about how to celebrate the cheer and for Christmas, and we'll tell you where you can shop. By the way, people are shopping, but they're saying the shopping this year is subdued because people don't have money. So if you're shopping, please look for the best deals and get the best places you can get the best discounts, because before that kitaumana hapo mbele.
Oh, yeah.
Remember in January
Itakuwa inatungoja.
January
is waiting.
Is only 12 days.
It has no jokes.
It doesn't play.
Hakuna.
So
you don't have money now. You can't borrow in January.
Huh?
You can never borrow in January. If you borrow anyone, nasemanga sina, nimetoka ushago. Yeah.
So welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this together as one. So Lo and I, and of course DJ Cham. And so Lo, now,
yes,
there's a new World Bank report on Kenya's GDP expansion in the first 3 years.
Yes.
Of each of the 5 Kenyan presidents.
Of each of the 5. That is from the first president,
Jomo Kenyatta, or we call him Kenyatta 1.
Yes.
Daniel Arap Moi.
Yes.
Mwai wa Kibaki, Emilio, and Uhuru Kenyatta. We call him Kenyatta 2, and William Samoei Ruto. And this is what they're saying.
Yes.
They're saying that during Kenyatta 1, the GDP expansion was by 24.7% in the first 3 years.
That's in 1963.
3 to 66.
Yes.
And then Daniel Moi's 78 to 81 was 30.2.
Okay.
Then Mwai Kibaki had the highest at 42.5 from 202 to 205. And the other one was Uhuru Kenyatta in 2013 to 2016, 32.6%. And then the Doyen, William Samoei Ruto.
Where we are.
Yes.
Where we are. Report card inasema nini?
2002 to 2005.
Yes.
25.
Yeah.
It is 15.1%.
At 15.1%.
That
is down from Uhuru's
32.6.
And from Kibaki's 42.5.
Yes.
So we have gone below the half mark. We are at 15.
Yes, and lower than any other time. And they're saying that Kibaki leads at 42.5 and Ruto is the last at 15.1%. Oxfam has also released reports showing that Kenyans are becoming poorer. 7 million Kenyans have dropped into the poverty bracket since 2002. 7 million.
7 million. That is like a whole like
Nairobi.
2 counties, like a whole Nairobi.
Yeah.
Everybody poor. Can't afford more than 2 meals.
Not one. So it's very crazy. And then 17 million Kenyans can hardly afford 1 meal in a day.
17
million Kenyans can't afford 1 meal in a day.
That is close to half the population of a country.
Yes, half to the population of a country. And I can see my good friend, our good friend, God Semelango is calling. Chairman, we'll call you. We are on air. We'll call you, my brother. Back in a few, he's from Dubai.
Yes.
God Semelango, a great man, a man of the people.
Yes, I think him is in the bracket for those ones who can afford more than 2 meals in a day.
Yes, he can afford 2 meals in a day.
But, I mean, looking at that report by World Bank and IMF, I mean, it really shows the true picture of what Kenyans are going through.
Yes.
We have some people who are getting richer. We know the other day we were looking at the rich bracket and in its composition.
Yes.
And basically we are saying that there are even just a very few number of people, maybe 150, 55 people. We are saying maybe 2-3 buses. Full buses have amassed their own wealth
is equivalent
to the 42 million
Kenyans.
Yeah. So this report is actually showing the real picture. And if you go on the ground out there, you remember we are looking at the rating patterns that have changed even in education. Here, we are not even exceeding expectation, approaching expectation.
Below expectation.
Below expectation to BE.
So now, during this, and Ruto is clearly saying that he's taking us to Singapore.
Yeah.
Yet, in his rule, in his tenure, 7 million Kenyans have dropped into poverty bracket.
Into poverty bracket.
That means these 7 million Kenyans used to afford a meal and live, but now they can't live.
They can't anymore.
And then 17 million Kenyans can hardly afford a meal. So, and if you're going to take us to Singapore, and this is what the president should know, is that these are some... Let's give some uncomfortable truths.
Okay.
And they're saying that Kenya versus Singapore, where the president wants to take us.
Yeah.
In Singapore, corruption was declared enemy number 1.
But you see, if we bring it here, corruption is
a business model.
Number 1. It's a business model, basically.
Yes. So you want to go to Singapore?
Yeah. You cannot.
You cannot.
What happens is, Singapore, what they do is that they utilize all the resources. Like, for example, yesterday we were saying that every year Kenya is borrowing 1 trillion. A trillion shillings. And you know what you can do with a trillion shillings in a country. A trillion shillings, if it's cut down and dispersed into different counties, we will improve the roads. We can improve hospitals, all those basic needs. Now, our health system is ailing. Education system
is a problem. So what William needs to do is to fix education, fix
health.
And then talk about corruption. What are we talking about?
That is the number 1 enemy.
And then another thing, in Singapore, leaders fear the law. In Kenya,
they don't. They're above the law. Above the law.
In Singapore, they fear the law. Leaders. Fear the law. In Kenya,
they are above the law.
In Singapore, merit is determined
by performance.
Yes. In Kenya,
connections and how much you have built
makes you survive. You want to be in Singapore?
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
As in Singapore, a scandal ends careers.
Yes.
In Kenya,
it's the one that elevates you.
Campaign.
It elevates you now. You're going to be
a member of parliament.
Member of parliament.
So, we must look at these things.
Yes, and compare. And bring it out right.
Yeah. And then in Singapore, rules are enforced consistently.
Yes.
In Kenya,
today there's this, tomorrow inatolewa.
In short, rules are negotiated.
Negotiated kabisa. You just need to make a phone call.
Yeah, rules are negotiated.
Ambia huyu aache kusumbua.
Inatoka. In Singapore, leaders plan for 30 to 50 years.
Yes.
In Kenya,
5, and then now
elections.
The elections.
In the next election.
Hata mniongezea kidogo ndio tukae kidogo ni watengeneze.
Yeah, so
it's a bad painting.
It's crazy. So if you look at Singapore and you look at what we are saying, we cannot be Singapore.
That is far-fetched.
It's far-fetched.
It's wishful thinking.
Unless we think and we check all these things.
Exactly. And once you start even utilizing our own resources so that we can empower our own businesses and all that, that is what is going to generate income for anybody. But now, we are not empowering people with resources. We are not exploiting our minerals.
Yes.
Basically, it's just stealing.
So the saddest thing of this World Bank report, ladies and gentlemen, and our listeners out there, is that Kenyans have dropped into both poverty levels. That in the last 3 years, 7 million Kenyans are poorer than the way they are in 2002.
A whole country.
That 7 million is crazy.
Yes.
And that 17 million Kenyans today cannot afford
a meal.
1 meal a day. Not even 3.
1.
17 million Kenyans cannot afford 1 meal a day.
It's a very bad picture.
And this thing, by the way, it takes us to what you can see in our news today, that maybe you've not seen that thousands of families in some parts of Kilifi are facing starvation.
Yes, already. That's true.
Most of the residents have no water and search for commodity.
And their animals are dying.
Has become daily struggle, with many having to travel long distances to find it. Most affected areas of the drought is Ganze, Magarini, Kaloneli, and the areas fear livestock will die. And if at Kirimani village, where more than 300 families have been affected, those appealed for support. In Samburu, the drought is expected to worsen by January next year. More than 80,000 people are in danger. Samburu County, Samburu County Steering Committee has held a meeting to discuss ways to deal with worsening
And
effect.
can you see how pathetic that is, that right now the government and other organs are looking for money. Instead of development, we are looking for money to see how we are going to feed these people who are going to face starvation.
And you see, just yesterday, Deputy President Kithure Kindiki announced that government requires at least 13 billion.
13 billion to feed people.
To buy food for 2.1 million affected with hunger across 32 counties. 32. Apart from Kilifi, 9 counties including Mandera, Wajir, Garissa, Kitui, Marsabit, Kwale, Kajiado, Isiolo, Tana River are in critical need of urgent food and medical assistance.
And the situation is so critical that a lot of these people have even owned and disowned being Kenya. They say, ni kama sisi sio wa Kenya. People are facing hunger. People don't have water. Their animals are dying. Going to hospital is become a problem. Schools, education, nothing. It's a very, very...
So Kenyans for Kenya, I think we must help you appeal for Kenyans. Please, if you have something to spare, remember that 7 million Kenyans have dropped into poverty bracket. Number one.
Very sad.
This is a World Bank report. And 17 million Kenyans cannot afford a single meal a day. 17 million. So the government is putting it at 2.1, but the report is putting at 17 million. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a serious problem in 32 counties of this country. So as much as you want to say things are okay, things are bad.
Pathetic.
Things are crazy. Do not let Kenyans down. Stand this festive season. Spare a meal. Spare a meal.
That's true.
For those who can't afford it.
That's true.
And of course, it's that time you say, anyway, it's Christmas time, where you enjoy every single bit. So you said that Slay Queens wanatembea na nini, because there's no shisha.
There's no shisha. Small gadget called vape.
In the village.
Yanaficha kwa handbag.
And they can't beat their faces with
and they
makeup.
cannot beat their faces so
if you want to know that what type of a chick you're dating
now
this
is the time.
This is the time.
You visit her during Christmas
in the village. So that you know hakuna makeup sana. So you go there, you see her in her natural setting.
Kuna wengine wanangojanga watu walale ndio wanaenda bafu kuoga.
So now
unamngoje huko.
Umngoje saa hii usigishagi. In the natural setup.
Saa ile ametoa wig.
In the village watambi na wig. So now if you want to know what kind of a woman you're dating.
Spot her in her village.
Please go to visit her in their village.
Ama jitembeze tu huko.
Just walk and pretend
utaona hata nywele yake inakuanga aje. Kuna wengine nywele inaanzia hapa.
Others don't have hair.
It looks like steel wire. Steel wire. Juu imeklogiwa kwa sababu ya kuwekwa kwa nini?
It's a shrub.
Kwa wig. Now it's like a shrub kamekauka hivi. Unajua venye zinakuanga ngumu? Hiyo ndo.
So if you want to know your chick, ladies and gentlemen, this is the time. Go to see her in the village. So
you see, you can now spot her skills. You know, there's a lady who has been trending so much on TikTok. Because she does the traditional cooking. Okay, using a pot. Kama ni kuku, exactly.
So is a good one.
Anashika kuku, anachinja, chemsha, toa manyoya, anaeka kando hapo, anaboil hapa, pale kuna kunde, tengeneza soup hapo hivyo.
Very nice.
Very nice. And she gets a lot of likes. And a lot of comments and engagements on her posts. Now if you want to know if yours is real, Kwanza akienda apige hiyo makeup ina melt kama plastic kwa uso. Unashangaa huyu ni nani? But it's all good tidings because Christmas is a time of celebration when we celebrate all our achievements to the year.
So another thing which has happened is that this year, let's do a year in review.
Yes.
This year has seen the most prominent Kenyans passing on.
Yes, and many of them.
And we start with last week when Cyrus Jirongo was driving and passed on in a road accident.
Yes.
And then the biggest of all time,
which I think hit most people.
Biggest.
Yeah.
Was Raila Amolo Odinga. Baba's passing on in October.
That one was a big shocker.
It was a shocker.
That was a big shocker. That one affected so many people. I think there are still people who have not still come to terms with that.
Yes.
And especially the political class. The political class, because it's like they became orphans. They can't speak so much right now, but wanajua there's a big shoe. That doesn't have feet to
that is so big.
Yeah. And when you look at the history of Raila Odinga, and you look at his legacy, he was a very elegant gentleman who actually did not praise so much of what he did. He was a statesman.
Yeah.
In the terms of, if you actually look at the people who said that they benefited from him, starting from not his family, even his employees, including even his security bodyguards who have been serving with him to clearly 2 decades, then you can actually see the kind of person he was, the kind of gentleman and a leader he was, and how he could unite people.
If you look at all these other people, and you'd see that in Raila's absence now, you can see how he inspired, like Ogeta, his bodyguard, George, his bodyguard. If you look at what they owned, he took care of his people. He really took care of his people. Unlike many leaders
who are just telling their bodyguard, "Nfungulia mlango na ufunge, nibebe hii."
And you can see that, like Ogeta has rental houses.
I was really inspired by that, and he even gave some of his family members units.
Yes,
so they don't have to have any problem about rent anymore.
Yeah,
that is inspiring.
So that's how Raila empowered his people.
Exactly.
And then there's another thing is that he stood for common mwananchi, and he was not. You can see he was not speaking from an ivory tower.
True.
He was speaking from a place where he believes that people must be empowered.
Yes.
The Mau Mau got the first payment courtesy of Raila Odinga.
Yes.
And we said that all the Mau Mau payment from reparation is Raila who fought for when David Cameron was the Prime Minister of UK. So he managed to write to them, and when he was the Prime Minister, and forced the UK to pay something to Mau Mau.
Yes.
Then also you remember his constitutionalism, the people he gave his charities were wider than usual, but he never talked about it.
He never talked about it.
Mokami, the widow of Kimathi.
Yes.
He single-handedly built for the woman and did everything for that woman. And all the freedom fighters were always grateful to him because he stood with them.
That's true.
He built for them houses. He secured some of them pieces of land.
And employment.
So he did a lot of work. So Raila stands as one of the iconic leaders
that we have lost
in this year. And then the other one which shocked Kenyans is General Ogola.
The general. Or Jeshi.
General Ogola, the most disciplined human being.
And you can also see what he was doing for his community. He was a very, very influential person, and he had that spirit of, empowering people and development.
And even the way he was buried.
Yes.
Raila and Ogola both wrote wills to be buried in 72 hours.
Yeah, simple, easy.
Ogola was buried without a coffin.
That's true.
Yeah, just wrapped in a cloth and put in the hole.
Don't make it glamorous.
Yes, don't.
No. That one can do something for the community.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the Luo community has actually lost
serious
people this year.
The other one was Dalmas Anyango Otieno, former minister, also passed on this year.
Yes, very
from the same area.
Back in the day.
Yeah. Then, of course, the first woman cabinet minister, Phoebe Asio, great lady, also passed on this year. So you can see. And then, of course, there was Kantankaras Ongondo Were.
Yeah, yes.
Also passed on this year.
Yes.
And away from the politicians,
yes.
You remember yesterday we said there were the passing on of the actors and actresses.
Yes,
also entertainers this year. And it's always sad that we've lost so many people.
This year has been well, quite dramatic in terms of that.
Yeah, so this year should end quickly because, man, it is not the year we envisaged at the start. People have passed on, many of them, and we just hope that some people will be comforted. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, so it's crazy that people really suffered.
People who impacted the society very positively, met their demise. And I know some of those names will still be remembered even in other parts of the world, not Kenya alone.
It's a bad day, but it's a sad year.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
We hope that we will get over all this.
So the autopsy of Jirongo
is out. Yeah.
And now they say it was a blunt object that hit his chest and part of his abdomen. So saying that probably could have been caused by the crash. But if you look at the different kind of reviews from people, maybe we'll just have to see if this whole matter comes to rest. Yeah, because many people have said different things. There are people who have said that he was driving a German car, and it's regarded as one of the safest automobiles in Kenya. And if you look at the impact on the bends and the impact on the bus, well, people are saying it's not really adding up, but I think we'll leave that to the authorities to come up with a final report eventually and let this case settle.
I think this it's very sad that Cyrus passed on, and he passed on in a very not so good in the night where people cannot. There are so many things which come up with those things.
That's true.
If it was a normal in his house, things would have been much better. But when you die out of the office, it becomes very different. People say
and far away from your place of residence.
Yeah.
Well, we condole his family.
Yes.
And his close associates.
Yes.
So many people have come out to speak about how they have worked together. He was very influential from back in the day when President Moi was still in leadership during the Y2K up to date. So a sad way to go in such a dramatic manner, but we condole everybody that he touched in any way.
So now there's a comparison between Uhuru Kenyatta,
yes,
former president, and Barack Obama.
Yes.
Now it's very interesting.
Yeah.
As to of this year, end of this year, both Uhuru and Barack are 64 years old.
Yes.
Each
64.
Yeah. Obama is worth $70 million.
$70 million. Yeah.
Uhuru Kenyatta is worth 2.7 billion dollars.
2.7 billion
dollars.
Hey, what a contrast.
Well,
we can say Obama. Hey, from a leader of the first nation in the world, and you only settle with the $70 million?
Only. That's his worth.
And
Uhuru Kenyatta is worth $2.7 billion.
That's a very
and we're not putting the whole Kenyatta family.
You're not putting their whole family as
this
as
is
a family.
because when Uhuru took presidency, the mother said, hii ilikuwa ya baba yako, wewe tengeneza
yako sasa.
Remember that Eurobond that disappeared?
Yeah.
It's part of this money. Remember that Eurobond?
Yeah.
That was landed here.
That was the biggest scandal during his term.
Yeah. 2.7 billion.
Oh, yeah. And they're almost the same height.
And you see?
Yeah, left-handed, both of them.
Yeah. So, Uhuru?
Yeah. 2.7 billion. Wow.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Ni kuchuna maguta
fruit. Uhuru Kenyatta versus Barack Obama.
Yes. That's a very interesting comparison right there. Ladies
and gentlemen, if you want to know, we are telling you today that's how it is.
Yes.
It's crazy. $2.7 million is it. To a nigga who's greater than you, bow down. Ice Cube, the dine maker. Big fish in a small
pond. Yes, it will take us a long time to have them. And DJ Cham has really played a wonderful hip-hop set.
Yes.
And some of the greatest stars who are in the rap game at that time.
Yeah.
And it's going to take us a long time before we get back there.
We can't.
No, we have bubble
rappers. Mambo rappers. I call them mambo rappers.
Mambo rappers. And I'm telling you, it's going to...
Because imagine you play Snoop Dogg and then you play Ice Cube. The West Side Connection.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah. It's as great as something else.
That's true.
But now, before you are saying there's something which...
I see a report that has been shared by the Standard Kenya on our Instagram page, which is saying that there's a new report that says that boys' enrollment in secondary school has dropped to 45% from 51.2% in 4 years. That is a report by Elimu Yetu Coalition. And now they're even calling for urgent policy intervention to look into that matter. So now it's about let's save the boy child.
One of the things is that the boy child for a very long time has felt very neglected.
Yes.
Because when we are pushing for the girl child and the growth of girl child development, the boy child has been feeling neglected and
left alone.
And so the girl child is doing very well, but the boy child cannot even make ends meet.
Yes.
So if you cannot get to school, most of them opt to drop out.
Yes, and actually get into business
and to do manual jobs. In fact, if you go to high schools, if you go to universities, you'll find more girls than boys nowadays.
Yeah, that's true.
There are some courses when you sit in a classroom. I remember when I was sitting for my master's class, we were only 3 guys.
The rest are women.
The whole class were women.
Yes.
So we were like, wow.
I think also because of the tough economic times and the pressure that is subjected to the boy child, a lot of them, as we have said, have opted to go for manual jobs, where a lot of education is not required. Like, for example, you'll see a lot of some regions, boys going into boda business.
Yeah.
Not because, but they'll opt to do that from primary school. When they go to high school and they see the tough economic times, if they drop out and they can access a boda, he has a daily income.
And also, boys also are told, when you see your father is really suffering, you just drop out of school to try and help the family.
Help him.
Get something to eat.
Yes. Another thing also, the rate of employment is really a big challenge.
Yeah.
People are going and getting educated to even as master's level, but there are no jobs. So atafadhali uweke hiyo pesa ununue pool table. People are going into car wash business. The boy child is almost neglecting the corporate world.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's quite an interesting report there by Lemuetu Coalition, and I think just like we saw that the numbers are going down of the boy child going to the club business is thriving because of the ladies. It's the same level of replication.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
It's always is to see that boy child. We want you to succeed, to thrive,
yes,
to live better.
Yes.
So please, if you have a boy child, let's support our boy children.
Yes.
Let's have development. Let's mentor them.
That's what I was looking for.
Mentorship
is really important for the boy child, because that level of neglect is what is making them to get alternative survival jobs or skills. Yeah.
So let's mentor our boys so that they can grow and become people who we want them to
in the society.
Yes. So now there's another story which is very interesting.
Yeah.
Makori Abuga is saying Uhuru Kenyatta terminated SGR at his private farm in Naivasha. William Ruto is taking it to Malaba as he opens Nyanza, Western Kenya. We don't take it for granted. It will be having a situation. I'll be having a substation in Sotik near my place. Kenyans, you think of anything about you only?
People are just thinking about enriching themselves.
And then Museveni is saying,
yes,
it was Muhozi who told me to put on a hat. He said that because I have bald head, I should wear a hat.
So that it looks younger?
According to science, if I don't have hair, the sun rays can directly hit my head and cause cancer.
Hey, mzee, akona issues mingi sana. And have you seen the state of political campaigns in Uganda recently?
Yes.
And it's happened again because I think Bobby Wine was again tear gassed yesterday.
Yes.
And he had a mammoth crowd that was singing along as he walked on stage with his wife Barbie.
Barbie, you know.
Yeah.
You know, when I went to Uganda.
Yeah.
I've interviewed Bobby several times, and Bobby is my friend when he was in Firebase.
Yes.
Remember then?
The crew.
His crew, Firebase crew.
Yes. Came from the ghetto.
Yeah. So when he was running the Firebase crew, of course, he was their president. We used to call him the ghetto president. And, you know, Bobby is quite a learned guy, Makerere University, literature student, fantastic mind there.
Yeah.
And then Barbie is the daughter of a pastor. Kiagalunyi.
Yeah,
Barbie.
Chagulunyi.
A very wonderful lady. She is the peace in his life.
She's very graceful.
Yes.
Even in her even in her speeches, even in her walking.
And when we met, I met them in Africana Hotel, you know, and we were doing the interviews. So I had an interview with him. I had an interview with Jose Chameleon, Baby Cool, Ragadi.
Yes.
And the whole of the crew, and even Juliana Kanyamozi.
Yes. So, I remember Ragadi. Ragadi was the one who bought a first hammer in Uganda.
Yes.
It was Ragadi. Yes.
So, I hope that the guy can do better. And the crowds are very good. People in the central Uganda are supporting him.
Very much.
And the young people.
Yes.
But it's not so in the west of Uganda.
In the west of Uganda. The one that almost borders Rwanda?
The Ankole, the Basoga, the Batoro, the Abachiga.
I think they are a bit laid back and traditional.
Yes, the Abachiga, the Batoro, Banyankole.
Yeah.
All those people on that western side are Museveni people.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
And then beyond that, there's the northern Luos.
Yes.
Who are also not very
supportive of the opposition.
They are not in and out because they think they're the kings.
Okay.
And I told you all the Uganda kings are Luos.
Oh,
Remember
yes,
that?
yes.
So they don't want a subject to rule them.
Okay, very interesting.
So it's the Achilles heel for Bobby Wine, I always say, is his Baganda tribe.
That's true, okay.
That's why he might not get presidency.
Okay.
But he's a great guy.
Girl, they know
Nice you.
I want you. Where? Millennials are suffering because they have to do a lot of things, extra things, to fit in the society. Because Abu Gen Z are coming with a very, very supersonic speed.
Yeah, Gen Zs have really changed the way.
Wana update status haraka.
Yes.
Millennial bado akitafuta tu picha twake. They are more tech savvy. They have do you see the phones they are using nowadays? Even like Trufena. She already been gifted an iPhone I think 14 or 7. You see?
Yes.
Tech savvy. Poop, poop, poop. Faster. Millennial bado anang'ang'ana hapo na kutafuta nini zile vitu za picha kuosha.
Filter.
Anatafuta mafilter hapo.
Now,
yes,
when you're talking about photography,
yes,
there's a photographer who deleted all wedding photos in front of the groom after denying food and water.
Let me tell you.
Yes.
If I was a photographer,
yes,
and it's unfortunate for him, and also unfortunate for the for the couple. But if I was the one, atamina delete.
Why? You've been paid.
You want to tell me?
Yes.
Have you seen the work profile of a photographer?
Yes.
They should be the first one at the venue. They actually take the photos before anyone else.
Preparation, yes.
Wanaweza kuonyesha before and
during
after. Yeah, after. During and after.
Yeah.
So that guy woke up at 5.
Yes.
Made sure that when the bride and groom wanavalishwa nguo is taking. He rushes to the setup, makes sure everything, the event organizer has amefanya kazi nzuri, takes that. When they are driving in, when the families are coming to take photos, he's the one who's walking around. Up to the time you tie the knot, up to the after party, everything.
Yes. Then
you deny him food and water.
Yes.
And drinks.
Yes.
Una delete. Unamwambia sasa basi, hizi mtazionea kwa online huko mbele. Ask your friends for photos. Because now there's even a new culture for photographers.
Yes.
That nowadays, even at such intimate functions like weddings, they don't really allow people to carry their phones and start taking photos. In fact, there have been some various videos that have been circulating and going viral of a photographer actually confiscating the phones and putting them in his pocket because anasema hii ndio kazi yangu, wewe na hizi masimu yako, what are you doing? You understand? So it is really unfair to treat them unfairly.
Yes.
It is absolutely. That guy cannot be standing the whole day na ujampatia chakula.
Haiwezi.
Hapana. No. That's too much dedication and too much, and they take photos with a lot of passion. A lot. You have seen them taking even all the angles. Jamaa anainama anachuchumaa. Alafu unamwambia ati chakula utakula baadaye wewe.
Ama kuna chakula?
Hakuna chakula. How?
Crazy.
I'll delete all the photos. It's very, but that's mean because whether they have charged whatever amount,
yes,
this is a day that is supposed to you should be seeing photos to remind you of this day. This is not an event that you can redo.
It's done once.
Ni siku moja tu.
Yes.
You understand? With that particular person. You not do it unless you're doing it with someone else. Hiyo ni hiyo siku pekee. I mean, it's really unfair to treat them fairly. And away from that, and coming back to East African politics.
Yes.
US President Donald Trump has actually, I don't know, 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 has added Tanzania and Nigeria among countries that to a new list of countries whose citizens are now facing U.S. travel restrictions. And remember, we talked about this and we said because of the events of what has been happening in Tanzania and the world is watching, that there'll be consequences. If not direct sanctions, then there'll be such things like travel restrictions, which is still not going to be a very positive thing for Tanzanian citizens, Nigerian citizens, and all the other countries that are that have been listed in the new list, which is quite unfortunate because I know also in the Caribbean, I think there are like 3 more countries added, including countries like Cuba. What do you think the president of US is doing to these countries?
Trump is always. Yesterday, I had a discussion with some of the envoys, and we told them that the problem we have with the world leaders today is that they are inward looking. Inward looking in that they do not want to look at the other people the way they used to be in development of Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, or such countries. They want to see where they are. And Tanzania, after the election, I knew they'll have it very rough. Because the election did not go right.
Yes.
And Samia Suluhu Hassan has been talking as if she
like everything was okay.
Okay, so this is the things they do. The reaction was going to be drastic, tough.
Yes.
And that's why Tanzania has to suffer this fate now.
In Nigeria?
Nigeria, remember Nigeria, this because of those kidnapping and all that. Yeah, so it's a very big problem.
Yes.
And they just want to show them that you Nigerians, if you can't put your house in order, we will also make you suffer. Yeah.
Well,
so those are the 2 big things which are the main issues in those 2 countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's interesting that the US will always use travel ban and all that, and aid and all those things to make sure that you toe the line.
Yes.
If you don't, then they will always tell you, okay, we not have this for you.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
Yes.
And then the most interesting thing is that another thing I've seen is that Orwoba, the
former senator,
women
senator, Grace.
No, Orwoba. Gloria
Orwoba.
Yeah. As is saying that the state is trying to advance the theory that Jirongo had a girl, and it is not true. So I think there are so many other speculations, and of course the state can spin. Remember that. Yes. Naturally, state also spins stories. If they are caught in an area they don't want to be seen,
to have it favor them.
Yes. So it's not easy to tell whether she's saying is the truth because we are still waiting for investigations.
Yeah, because I remember when she was delivering her speech, she said that she described Cyrus Jirongo as a very bold personality, someone who said what he thinks and went for what he wants. And as a matter of fact, she was giving an example, like when the leaders were visiting his home to go and issue their condolences, that all his 3 wives were there welcoming the guest with no issue. So he says if there's nothing that it looked like he had a relationship that he was trying to hide.
Yeah, he's a guy who does not need to hide in the relationship. His life was there in the open like a book.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So anyway, I think the results are out, and we are hoping that that matter
will be laid to rest.
Yeah, will be laid to rest, and most importantly, probably I hope there'll be no much politicization that may decide to paint one side like this or the other like this. I hope it will be a fair and final report.
I think it's Kenyans will always spin something. Kenyans do not trust what you give them. They'll always tell you what they think. It might be far-fetched,
yes,
away from the truth, but they will always tell you in Kenya, if anything happens, Even if it's a day and night, they say something has happened to you.
Yes.
So they will find a narrative, and they will believe their narrative beyond the official narrative. So Kenyans, stop insinuating things which are not there.
Yes.
Yeah.
They will start saying that it was premeditated.
Yeah. And it's not. The report by the controller of the budget says 20 counties have spent 0 shillings
on development.
20 counties. And I can tell you, my county, Siaya County, James Agribob Orengo. JAB, Simba Arati, Kisii, Abdusamad, Mombasa, and the one, Tawe, you know him. Na hiyo Tawe yake has not spent any money.
0. Despite the allocation.
Yes.
In billions.
Tawe, if you are wondering who is Tawe, you tell them the name is Transoia. Governor. Natembea. Anatembea bila kuweka
maendeleo.
And is the noisiest.
Yes.
And then Ochilo Ayako. No. We'll start with Polo Tuoma. Pusia. Then we come to the professor intellect, Anyang' Nyong'o, Kisum City. Then we come to governor of Kilifi, my good friend, Gideon Mungaro. Then we come to governor of from Tana River, Governor Adado, Godana Adado. Yes. Then governor of Bomet, Hilary Barchok, professor. Then my good friend, Bungoma, Ken Lusaka.
Former senator.
Yes. Then Kwale, Fatuma Achani. Then Wasinigishu, koti moja. Hata siweke hata koti moja. Then Baringo, Benjamin Cheboy.
Yes.
We have named the 20 governors. Among the 20 governors who have spent 0 shilling
on
development.
Despite having
in a quarter
having been allocated
money for development
in billions.
They have not spent a single coin.
You see, that is a really sad state of affairs that is happening in our country. And that is what is dragging the development agenda. And, devolution was actually created for that, so that the national government can take care of some national interest. And then the devolved governments can be allocated funds, and then they can easily manage development in their areas because the best way they know how, so that they can also start getting incomes from there. And then when you see that some of these people, some of these big names, and you hear that someone has been allocated 1.1 billion for development and they have used nothing, 2-something billion. And they have used nothing on any development. But if you look at what's happening, they are using the money for payouts, for allowances. Some of them are for benchmarking, for traveling. You understand? It's a really, really sad affair, because now what happens is the people from all those counties are truly suffering. If we talk about Kilifi and Mungaro, our friend, and then bearing in mind that some of the people, his constituents are facing starvation. And then you hear that we did not do anything in terms of development, anything in terms of farming, any time of empowerment. Man, it becomes a really, really sad state of affairs.
So if you are the county is not doing, please, 2027 is around the corner. Make wise choices.
Chukua kura
yako. Then do the necessary.
That's true.
Because, my friend, we can't say that counties, and the way my good friend Arati is all over the country campaigning.
It's really sad that you have billions, but you cannot even allocate a coin
for development.
Hello. Yes.
There's a gentleman known as Jeremy the son of the late Alan Kiuna, Jeremy Kiuna,
yes,
recently did the honorable thing and engaged their girlfriend Stephanie.
He's tied the knot. Engagement. Yes.
And it was swanky.
Yes.
As nothing else. Very nice. And the girl said, I do. The girl said, I will marry you. So congratulations, Jeremy.
Yes.
Your father, Alan Kiuna. Bishop was a good guy.
Yeah. And they actually look alike a lot.
Yeah, they do.
He's carried the facial features
of Alan.
So even watching the family celebrate that ceremony was quite amazing. He was sitting down on his chair, right?
Yeah.
But quite, and she also looks like a fantastic girl.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, so congratulations to them.
To Jeremy and Stephanie.
Yes.
Now, away from what's happening, Kenya and South Africa, KOT or KOX are just about to go at war with South Africans. Now, South Africans are saying today, I was watching the SABC special correspondent Sophie Mokoena. Says they say that the Kenyans have been deported in connection with alleged visa abuses in South Africa. So they're saying many Kenyans have been deported.
Yes.
And remember, we always say that, did we say that Visit to Kenya is visa free?
Yes, right now they scrapped the visa, the rule to have a visa. So right now, as a Kenyan, you just go to the airport, book your flight, and you go down south.
So now the Kenyans are being deported. So many Kenyans will land in today. They are being told, my friend, Rudi kwenyu. But South Africans are saying, good job. Why did you give Kenyans visa free?
Yes.
Some people, they are calling Kenyans the house nigger. You know, in South Africa, the South Africa consider themselves the farm nigger.
The farm nigger.
And Kenyans are the house nigger. You know, the house nigger was preferred to the farm nigger. The house nigger thought that he is much better than the...
Much better and cleaner.
Than the farm nigger.
More swaggy.
So they are calling Kenyans...
the house niggers.
These are house niggers.
Well, it's unfortunate that there are people who are actually abusing that regulation because, you know, it was supposed to actually enhance our... engagements with South Africans in terms of business, in terms of even education, because they have some good schools down there, like the Cape Town universities and the likes. Of course, in terms of infrastructure, they are quite ahead. I would not say so much about their educational background because you know quite well that the apartheid movement back in the day really affected the education system and affected how the millennials of South Africa, how they went to school and their schooling background. And this one has always been creating the animosity between not only Kenya but other international
African nationalities
who go to look for greener pastures. Well, not exactly greener pastures because some of the jobs they take are just these casual jobs. So that one has, I think they were trying to eradicate that. But now seeing that you just you board the plane and you go. Maybe there are some people who took advantage of that, which is a very unfortunate thing. And you see now, deportation could not be avoided.
So, but I also think that South Africans also need to forget about this because if you say that they're deporting people, Kenya is suffering the same thing, but Kenyans have decided we will work harder. We will allow people to come in, but
we have so many of them here.
We have very many different nationalities. We have Burundians who are hawking everywhere. We have Rwandese who are in all salons and all that. Ugandans who are doing all the bar businesses and all that. We have anyone and everyone you would think around.
Even Somalis
and everything. And I've never seen Kenyans complaining
about
that, or that they lack jobs because of this. And the truth is, the businesses which Kenyans used to do is being done by these nationalities.
Yes.
Because now, if you talk about hawking, tea and mandazi, you will not get a Kenyan doing. You'll find all of them are Burundians.
All of them.
And
shoes.
And so socks and shoes. In the city at night.
Yes.
Jackets, you need all of them.
Yeah. But if you look at the history of South Africans, if I can just paint a picture real quick. If I was to compare them to any Kenyans, I would combine a Luo and a person from the coast. So he wants a lavish lifestyle, but he does not want to work. So he's going to drive a very slick vehicle, but he lives in the ghetto. Okay? So that whole process of kujituma, kufanya kazi, they don't really take it. They are more reluctant to put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
Okay? That is why you see other nationalities like Zimbabweans going there and taking those casual jobs, like shops, and the same thing that the nationalities are doing here. Of course, in Kenya, we don't complain. But that was actually the reason why South Africans faced even xenophobic attacks. Because now they had to attack other nationalities, saying that they have come to their country to take up their jobs.
Interesting. Away from the South African issue and the Kenyans being deported, James Agribob Orengo at Pinruo Festival has told President William Ruto on his face that he should work on tell us about the Migingo saga, because the Kenyan fishermen around Migingo are really harassed by Ugandan soldiers for a very long time. Yet the Kenyan Migingo is in Kenya, but the flag there is Ugandan flag. So you wonder why Kenya has neglected its duties of protecting citizens in the waters which is considered Kenyan
side.
So now today Orengo has said that Ruto must pay heavily for ODM support in 2027. And one of the things he has to sort is the Migingo issue, and Kenyans should stop being harassed in Migingo by Ugandan soldiers, Ugandan Kenyan policemen. And Ruto said by first of all, they try diplomatically and then any means necessary. That's what Malcolm X used to say. By all means necessary. So if Ruto is serious as a president, we shouldn't have Kenyans being harassed in the waters of Lake Victoria, which belongs to Kenyan side.
Absolutely.
You must tell Ugandans to chill. They should not be harassing Kenyans. And Ugandans cannot be coming into Kenya, even in the fish landing bays, and harassing Kenyans in Kenya. We have really treated Ugandans very well, but they mistreat Kenyans very badly.
And I don't know why the leadership has been mum about this issue, because it has been ongoing for a very long time. Until now, just recently, you hear President Museveni saying that he wants to also claim a part of the Indian Ocean. So I think it's a matter that should actually be put to rest. And I hope that President Ruto will mean and not mince his words.
And now he said, and Ruto is always very interesting sometimes, that Kenya has people of no term, 1 term, 2 term, and long term.
I see what he has done with the words there. And long term.
Yes.
Hey, so that long term
is him.
Ndio mtajua mjui.
Kenya has people of no term, 1 term, 2 term,
and
long term.
So is it like the 4 options that we have always been given in exams?
Yes.
Is the answer A, B, and C, or D, like all of the above?
Yes. So William Samoei Ruto, well, tunakuonea 18. Let me use Rigathi Gachagwa's word. Yes. Tunakuonea 18. We will not allow you to go more than 2 terms, my friend. And the 2 term, you must earn it.
Yes.
No one should give Ruto 2 term on a silver platter.
True that.
He has to show his performance so that he can be given another term.
Yes.
But your long term, even if you've performed as a magician, there is no long term.
Yeah.
In Kenya, we have enough capable people to elect to succeed
and
steer the country forward. What I'm telling the president is very simple. Do your term and go.
Yes.
Maliza uende. Maliza usonge mbele. Now, guys are in the village solo.
Yes.
And if you want to know the villagers who do not know alcohol level brands and levels, and I'm talking this because, of course, today EABL has been purchased. The Diageo stake has been purchased by Japanese Asahi for approximately around 300 billion shillings.
Yes.
That's the biggest purchase, bigger than what Safaricom was sold to Vodacom the other week.
That's true.
So it shows, and in economic class, what Dr. S.N. Nyandemo, my lecturer at the UON, used to say, it shows that there are many people who are hedging future in this country.
That's true.
And they believe that this country has a better future.
Yes.
If we manage our resources right, then we can succeed. And that's what the Asahi Group, which is Japanese, has come into this market.
It's the biggest
beer company.
Yes.
Yeah. So it shows that is a vote of confidence, a vote of all that. And now, if it's good, but now people are in the village. If you want to know these characters who do not know alcohol and they pretend and they
go to those drinking dens.
No. When you ask them, kabla wachome, because watakuchomea mbaya sana, they will say, 4 cousins.
Yes. You ndo naitisha.
If you see a girl asking for 4 cousins,
ajui.
Doesn't know any other wine.
Huyu ajui. Anajua tu ya makuzo.
Yes. If you see in the village, a woman, or even here saying,
ati nipe for cousins.
4 cousins.
White ama red, ile mkonayo.
So in the village, if you see people drinking 4 cousins, know they're the lowest of the ebb.
Yes, true. Kwa sababu class should be permanent.
Yes.
Ndio.
Yeah.
Huwezi kuwa tu umeenda tu shago. Ile jina unaweza kumbuka tu ndio hiyo.
4 cousins.
Kwa sababu uko na ile ya makuzo.
Now, that reminds me of my good friend.
Yes.
Justice Lenaola. So the other day, sometimes we spend a good time with him and we have a beautiful conversation.
Yes, he's a very, very good guy.
Yeah, so one day I was roasting him and I told him they used to have a governor from his area who came to where we drink tea and uji. Yes. And he asked the good justice, wanaweza niletea 3 cousins.
The man was not informed at all.
Wanaweza nileta ile 3 cousins.
3 cousins. Kwa hivyo alisikia hii makuzo mahali, lakini yako kumbuka namba.
Yes, so he remember there are 4. So the good man said,
hakuna hiyo.
There are 4.
No,
the cousins were 4, si watatu. Have you killed one?
That's very interesting, and that's why we say truly class
is permanent.
It's permanent.
Yeah.
So kuitisha huko 3 cousins.
If you go to the village and someone asks for 3 cousins, just know he's a Shags Mondos. He's a Shags Mondos.